Do you feel totally stuck and maybe like it's impossible to lose weight? You know what? I have so been there before, and I've got some really inspiring stories, very inspirational stories from 3 real life women today that I want to share with you for the purpose of helping you to get inspired and believe in yourself that you really can achieve permanent weight loss. Okay, so I know exactly how it feels when it almost feels like it's just impossible. Maybe you're taking 2 steps forward and you get some new diet and then you stick to it for 2 days or 2 weeks, and then you fall totally backwards, and then you're binge eating on everything and you gain all the weight back that you lost, and it just goes on and on and on and on. And then you can get to this place where you feel so stuck that you pretty much feel hopeless. And I have a lot of coaching clients that when they come to me before they do the Inner Self Diet, and I work with them personally to mentor them through the proven steps to struggle-free, lasting success with their weight, before they do the journey with me, they feel pretty hopeless. You know, in fact, I just had 3 very inspiring women graduate the Inner Self Diet, and all 3 of them felt stuck in some way before they did the proven steps. They're not stuck anymore. And it's really inspiring to me, but it's also inspiring, I believe, to you to be able to know that, number one, you're not alone. There are many others out there who feel hopeless and stuck. Number 2, isn't it good that you haven't totally given up on yourself? Because if you had totally given up on yourself, you would not be watching this video right now. Number 3, isn't it inspiring to know that it's possible? You know, it's actually possible for you to release all that drama and all that struggle and all that stress with the emotional eating, the binge eating, the self-sabotage, the low self-esteem, all of the criticism, the self-criticism that you heap on yourself. I even had one of these ladies out of the 3, one of them used to be in the binge purge cycle actively. And that was the first client I've worked with who was actively binging and purging, and she's not doing that anymore. So what's really inspiring is that when I talked to these 3 women, and I did audio success interviews with them, and we need to get them published so that you can hear them. But you don't have to wait. I'm just going to share with you a little tidbit right now that at the end of each of their total success call, I asked them, I said, hey, just imagine if the old you was listening to this right now, what would you say to her? All 3 of them, oh, and mind you, I talked to each of them separately. This was not as a group. Each one of them said that they would tell their former self that you've got to do something radically different. You can't just keep doing the same old thing over and over again, because obviously that doesn't work. You know, if it worked for you to buy another diet book, then that would work. But why doesn't it work? Why are you still struggling with your food obsessions? Why are you still out of control with your eating? The reason that what you're doing now doesn't work is because you have not done the work that my clients have done in the Inner Self Diet, which goes to the root of your unhealthy behaviors and heals those behaviors. Until you do that, you will continue to struggle, because your problem is not your overeating, and your problem is not the fat on your body. The problem is what drives your overeating behaviors, and that's on the inside of you. And the more you avoid it and go to the food and run away from yourself, it'll just get bigger and stronger. So the whole secret to making weight loss easy and also making it last, actually having permanent weight loss, is you've got to go inside, heal the root of what drives your unhealthy behaviors, and then just like Juanita, Michelle, and Carol, who just recently graduated, you'll be able to release your emotional eating, drop however many pounds you need to drop. Do it without struggle. One of them dropped 15 pounds, another one dropped 10. She was very slender to begin with and is actually a fitness professional. And the other woman, Michelle, she had been depressed for over 25 years. And as she said, now she feels better than she ever has. And it's really easy for her to make the healthy choices now. And, you know, she's just moving forward without it being a big deal. You've got to be able to be in the place where it's no big deal to live a healthy lifestyle, because a healthy lifestyle is the only way to make it last. But the healthy lifestyle, those actions of planning ahead, cooking the meals, all those things, that's only 10% of it. You've got to have the 90% in place, which is the inner self work. And that has to do with having the right mindset, having a weight loss mindset, healing the root of your unhealthy behaviors. All that stuff is on the inside of you. That's why you've never been able to drop the fat and keep it off. That's why you still struggle, because you haven't done the inner work. The way out is through. So my intention of sharing this with you today was just to give you a little bit of inspiration to know that, hey, there are others out there who used to feel depressed, stuck, unable to stop overeating, unable to stop binging and purging, unable to stop stuffing themselves. They felt really bad about themselves, and they're not there anymore. The only difference between them and you is they did the proven steps of the inner self diet. I personally coached them and mentored them through those steps, and now they're on the other side. And for you, if you would love to break free of that drama, stress, and struggle that you're living in right now, that back and forth, unending, never-ending struggle with food and your weight, and if you're serious about doing that, if you would love to stop asking yourself, why am I so smart and successful but I can't lose weight? Then your first step is to apply to speak with me on the phone, one-on-one, on a complimentary phone call. And you need to apply for that, because unfortunately I'm not able to talk to everyone. So there's a short application process. The way that you start that is by going to discovery-session.com. And if your application does get approved, it's a completely complimentary call. My name is JoLynn Braley, permanent weight loss coach. I am the founder of the Inner Self Diet, and I wish you your best life in your ideal body. Happy, my baby. Happy, you were scratching over there in the corner while I was talking. I think it's going to be on this video. But I think that when everybody sees how cute you are, they will forgive you.